This video is not intended for children, but it is intended for people that like Catscratch. Well, it's 2007 and you go into McDonald's and you're like, you know what, I want one of these Happy Meals and give me some of these Catscratch toys. I would have been like, cool, man, but I don't know what Catscratch is. So I'm going to have to just read this off of here. You can tell me in the comments what this creature is supposed to be. His name is Waffle, and this one in particular is named Armpit Waffle. He's got an on-off switch right here, and he looks great. Like, he looks like an animation come to life. I've never seen the cartoon, so I can't tell you, but he looks to be cartoon accurate because it's very cartoony. And what you do with this guy while you're eating, you know, when you're eating a little chicken McNugget, you're having your cheeseburger and your Happy Meal, having a nice, polite sit down with your family, then you break out all this noise. He sounds like he's doing, look at it, making fart noises. Like a foghorn. How classy. Next, we have the Gordon plush. Now, this set, I believe, had some variants. Like, you could get, this is like the number 2 package, but you could get a couple different expressions on this little plushie toy. And they're nice and big. Like, they're not your typical coin purse smush 'em. It's a little bit bigger than the normal ones that you would get nowadays, which are like half the size. So this is embroidered. I mean, it's actually kind of beautiful for what you get. This is the way you do a coin purse squish 'em. That's what they're called nowadays, people, just in case you're wondering. That's what the fast food people call them. And look at this, man. Different expressions. I love. I like this guy the best, probably. The bombastic side eye going on. And I don't know, I guess this guy's a cat. I mean, that's called Catscratch, so I'm assuming these are cats. I have no idea, man. Got little fluffy tails, embroidered to the max. They're kind of cool, kind of fun. Do like side-eye guy, though. Okay, so the next character is named Blick. Again, no idea what these characters are, but this guy here is nice and hard plastic. He's got some articulation. You can kind of move him around. The tail moves around, but he is called Elasta-Blick. What you do with him is you pull this and stretch it. And now I'm not going to stretch it too far because it's old. I don't want to tear it in half like some old taffy, but you get the idea. But when you do that, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, if you do it enough, do it far enough, I'm going to do it. There you go. His eyes light up. So what an awesome toy for the time, man. Why don't we get this stuff nowadays, McDonald's? And next up, another one that had several different variants. This is Waffle, but a plush version of Waffle. And just like on the other ones, here, we'll just look at one here. Just like on the other ones, he's got some embroidery going on, which is really nice. He's got some different coloration here on his tail and ears. And getting a little crusty over time, but that's okay. That's okay. We can probably, I don't know if we can machine wash them. We can probably hand wash them. I love the expressions on these guys. I wish I had a little sound chip or something in it, but that's still okay. I really do like the animation look to these. Again, unfamiliar with Catscratch, but these are pretty appealing to me. This is Dancing Waffle, and unfortunately, due to time and age, Dancing Waffle has danced his last dance. The figure itself looks incredible. And honestly, like, this is, I guess if you're into this, I'd love to have this figure because it looks incredible. It looks like a little cartoon jumped off the page. What it's supposed to do, besides wearing a grass skirt and shaking his maracas and with the pineapple hat at the Copacabana, you're supposed to be able to crank this little thing in the back, but the torsion spring has slipped out or is rusted away. It just doesn't have it. It doesn't have it in it anymore. So what he did is he would like kind of rock back and forth on your desktop here. And he would like shake his little maracas back and forth. It looked really cool. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't work anymore. I'm so sorry. I can't show this, but just having this on the shelf, his shelf presence alone is a big thumbs up. Next up, it's Mr. Blick. He's what is this? A Mr. Blick plushie. That's what it is. That's what they're calling it. And I'm calling it a coin purse smush 'em. Not to be confused with a pocket pillow. This is coined a coin purse smush 'em. Look at the expressions on this dude's face. Very animated. I love it. Love the fact that it's embroidered. Just a different age, man. 2007, they were doing little plushies right. Nowadays, you get these things and they are just cheap as can be. This thing here, man, you can almost cuddle up and sleep with it. It's almost that big. And it's nice and smooshy, too. Next up, we have Face-Changing Gordon. And this looks incredible. I love the art style here on this. This is up my alley. I really need to get into my cartoon watching again, catch up on some old series. From what I hear, this is a good one. A lot of people have some fond memories of it. But as you can see, the little robot can move around, and he's got this little knight. I'm sorry, not a robot, he's a knight. And he's got his little face here with the underbite and a little, little teeth. You take his little helm down, you click it like this. He looks really cool like that. Like, that's so neat, just having him like that. But then you can lift it up, and there we go. Now we got Grumpy Face. I don't know how many faces he's got, but we're going to find out right now. I love that. I love the look of that. I don't even know what Catscratch is. This is kind of a smile, a little upward turn cheek there. And I think we're back to the start here. He's kind of like Manny Faces or Triclops, if you know what if you know, you know. How about that? Last up, it's Mr. Blick Surprise, and this guy here is a hard plastic. He's like an action figure, I guess. You can move his hands around a bit if you like. You can see he's got some protruding stuff going on here. And what you do is you grab you grab his tail here, and you can he's got Google eyes shooting at you, and the tongue that shoots out. So it animates his face even more than it already is. This is kind of neat, man. This set is kind of a huge win. That does it for me, folks. I'm Mitch Santona, and you just watched Mitch's Drive Thru 2007 McDonald's. It's Catscratch, something I got to go back and check out because this set is very appealing to my eyeballs, and I don't know why. I never saw it before in my life until now, and I love it. I think it looks awesome, so I got to go check it out. I bet the cartoon's just as good. Take care. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I got Treasure coming your way real soon. Stay tuned for that. See you guys.